This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY Digital Voice Net on Brandmaster Talk Group 31367, Wires X Room 83721, and on Zoom. The primary purpose of the STNY Digital Voice Net is to help foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and to provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. Again, the call sign is Whiskey 2 Foxtrot Juliet Hotel, and the name here is Frank. We're first to standby for any stations with emergency or priority traffic. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. If there is any emergency or priority traffic during this net, please give your call sign followed by the word break spoken 2 times. Please leave a 4 to 5 second pause between transmissions for breaking stations or for those who wish to disconnect this talk group. This is a directed net, and the format will follow announcements, questions, and comments. This net utilizes NetLogger, which can be found at netlogger.org. NetLogger is not required, and we will take additional voice check-ins. For more information about this net or to join the Zoom meeting, please visit stnydmr.net. That's Sierra Tango November Yankee Delta Mike Romeo.net. You can also find us on the 73.net. That's Sierra Echo Victor Echo November numeric number 3.net. This net will prioritize short-time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power stations, followed by NetLogger check-ins, followed by voice check-ins. Currently checked in N2RWH Ed from Binghamton. I saw that you keyed up, so I took the liberty to check you in early there. All right, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. So let's first take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now. Okay, then I heard there, so let's open it up for any station that would like to check into the STNY Digital Voice Net this evening. Please call now.
Good evening, Net Control. This is N2BSS, November 2 Bravo Sierra Sierra, Jeff, State College, Pennsylvania. N2 NRA, Cliff, Waverly, New York.
This is NE2W, Ed in Binghamton, New York. Over. Oh, and happy birthday, Frank.
All right, and I would like to recognize N2BSS Jeff, N2 NRA Cliff, and NE2W Ed. And Ed thinks I was going to mention that the wife would not like it if I didn't mention that on the air there. But today is my birthday. So, all right, let's see if there's any stations that I missed in there. Please call now. Okay, looks like I got everybody. So let's kick things off. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now. Okay, nothing heard. Let's see if there's any questions for the net this evening. Please call now. Okay, nothing heard there either, so we will move into comments. So I've been, some of the net topics is hard to keep up every week to come up with a good net topic. So this was just kind of a fun one because of the Super Bowl going on. So the net topic this evening is what's your team and what's the score now? All right, so top of my list is N2RWH. Ed, how was your week there?
And to RWH. Oh, week was good here. No complaints. Really don't have any team. Last I seen the score was 0-0. I between flipping between the game and
This is W2FJH. Sorry, am I getting out there now? I'm not sure if I was having internet connectivity problems. N2RWH. If you can come back, or if Ed doesn't come back, NE2W. If you can come back to me, just make sure I'm getting out there properly.
to RWH. Yeah, I kind of lost internet here for a minute.
Okay, roger that. Well, it does seem to have come back now. I'm not sure if both of us either lost internet connection. I'm still on the 3104 server. That might also be a problem. I know that it's been having problems here and there throughout the past couple weeks there. So, hearing you now, the last thing I caught from you, Ed, was that you were flipping between the game and that was the last thing I heard. So I'll send it back over to you there.
Yeah, I was just flipping from the game to the Mythbusters show. Other than that, I won't make it too quick. That was lost, I guess, the internet because it was blinking or the server went down. I don't know. So have a good rest of the day and happy birthday.
All right, roger that, and thanks there, Ed. All right, next on my list is N2BSS. Jeff, how was your week?
My hotspot right in the middle of middle of the transmission back there. As the first station was talking about. I think he said he was flipping around the game or something, and all of a sudden the radio goes dark. And I go upstairs, and the display on the hotspot wasn't didn't say it was WPSD anymore. It just said DMR. Don't get it. Something happened. Don't know what, but rebooted the hotspot, and I think I'm back. At least I hope I'm back. So with that, I don't have a dog in this hunt because my team would say, yeah, I kind of vacillate between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills, and they both let me down this year. So there you go. So I was kind of hoping, is there a way both teams could lose tonight? Back to net and to BSS.
Yeah. Hi there. When your team's not in the game, you want both to lose. That's good. All right. Next on my list is N2NRA. Cliff, how was your week?
This is Antoine Array. Enjoyed the warm weather this week, and been watching the Kansas City and Buffalo, and I guess Buffalo had some bad plays there, but I guess we're room for Kansas City, even though the 49ers or the San Francisco team there looks pretty aggressive so far, and the score is 0-0 and that sort of thing. And we had a little blackout there for a while. I was concerned, but glad things happened, came back, and so happy birthday there to you, Frank. This is Antoine Ray, back to net control.
Hey, thanks, there, Cliff. And yeah, same here. Because being net control, and all of a sudden everything went dark. My blue DV on my laptop here also wasn't responding. I also have Droid Star on my phone, just kind of as a backup. And that also went dark. So I switched my Droid DV, which I should probably get in the habit of. I have another Verizon hotspot, just in case. So I still don't know. I don't know if it was a Brandmeister server issue. Because I'm guessing if you're out in Waverly, I'm guessing there couldn't have been a Spectrum outage from Owego all the way out to Binghamton, all the way out to Waverly. That would have been a pretty wide internet outage to occur all at the same time. It could have also just been the Brandmeister server. If everybody's connected to 3104, it might have also been the issue. But yeah, I was a little bit of a panic myself. I was trying to get my other cell phone onto the other wireless, internet service provider, so I wasn't missing too much there. So you're not alone. I think everybody was in the dark there for a few minutes. So, all right. Next on my list is NE2W. Ed, how was your week?
Well, good evening, Frank, and everyone on the net this evening. Had a good week. Weather was really nice, and yeah, I'm watching Super Bowl. My team, the Steelers, got defeated to the Buffalo. Sort of. Then I was curious with all the hype around Kansas City, and I watched that game, and now I want to see how it ends up. I guess I sort of got dragged into it, although my team got knocked out. Other than that, not much else. just hanging in. Got a lot of got grocery shop and everything done today, so I don't have to go out on Tuesday if we get that weather that they're predicting. Uh, I guess that's it. I'm not sure what happened either. I'm on my Android. I was on the Redidity and it went out, and I was scrambling too to see if it was me or 3104 what was going on. But we're all back in order now. Back to you, Frank, and happy birthday again, NE2W.
Hey, thanks there, Ed. And yeah, just kind of as net control, I should. I'm thinking about that now. I should probably keep my hotspot on 3104, and then my Droid Star kind of off to the side of my cell phone. I should keep it on that other Verizon hotspot as a secondary internet source in case my Spectrum internet goes out. But also, I'm thinking I should probably switch that on Droid Star to 3103 just in case there's problems with 3104. Yeah, I'm hoping they resolve that issue that's been going on, that overheating issue that we talked about. I think it was last week or the week before that we mentioned that there was an overheating issue on 3104. So hopefully they get that resolved. So, but all right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. I have reached the end of my list. So let's see if there's any additional stations that would like to join this evening. Please call now.
Additional comment, Frank, NE2W.
Yeah, NE2W. Fire away with your comment there.
Okay, well, like you said, you were talking about having it on a different Brandmeister channel. It brought memory back to me. I worked on aircraft software, and in an aircraft, they don't rely on one computer running one program. They actually will have, an aircraft, the bigger ones, they'll have 5 computers, not just one. But even they're not the 5 same computers. 3 of them will be Intel, 2 of them will be Motorola, and they'll be running, I guess, basically the same software, but they're running it through a different compiler, a different processor, a different box, so that even if one computer doesn't compute correctly under the given conditions due to a divide by zero or something crazy, the other ones do, and then they all come up with an answer, and then they end up voting on the correct answer. So it's like 5 times redundant, and that's my experience with aircraft. You do not want a single point of failure, like so many things we have nowadays that do. It just amazes me. A fiber optic cable gets hit somewhere and 4 states are without internet. How can you design a system to be so dependent on that one location? NE2W, back to you.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with you that there at redundancy is definitely a key element, and but yeah, also being net control, I try to I should probably make sure I'm a little more resilient, and also just in case Brandmeister has some problems, we should also just discuss about maybe having an alternative talk group on a different DMR network, such as like the TGIF network. I think that might be the easiest for people to kind of also get into and kind of explain how TGIF works. It works pretty similar to Brandmeister, as opposed to like the DMR Plus or some other DMR networks. There's just it's a different network, different set of talk groups. So like the talk group numbers are assigned differently, and they don't. Brandmeister is really spaced out based off of geographic locations. Whereas TJF is more topic based. So we went to find another talk group. But also, additionally, I definitely know what you mean, because if you live out in the country like I do, you definitely know about the redundancy. Your power goes out, your internet goes out, and it's just I lived in Binghamton probably for 8 or 9 years, and I think the power went out one time for about 30 seconds. Here it's if I can make it 3 months without a power outage, even an intermittent one, it's lucky. So there's so many trees and woods and everything else, and one just happens to take out one line, and your power's out for the rest of the day. So yeah, I definitely agree with you there. So all right, I won't keep you guys too long. 'Cause I know the game is still going on. I'll let you guys get back to it. But let's make this final call here for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now.
Yeah, and CBSS is one last comment.
Yeah, and to BSS, Jeff, fire away with your comment there.
Well, maybe two comments. First off, a little outage there threw me off my game, so I forgot to wish you a happy birthday, Frank. So I was remiss in that. So happy birthday. And two, yeah, I had the same outage here, and of course I'm in Pennsylvania, and I'm not on the same network you guys are, if you're all Spectrum or whatever. In fact, when everything went dark on the radio, I went over to the Parrot and put my call sign out just to see if my hotspot was working, and I didn't get anything back. So I tend to think it was Brandmeister having the issue. And when I ran upstairs to check on the hotspot, like I said, it wasn't displaying WPSD. It just said DMR, and it claimed it was transmitting, but the radio wasn't picking anything up, even because I have it in promiscuous mode. So if it was doing something, I should have been able to hear it. So I think Brandmeister had an oopsie in the middle of the Super Bowl. So there you go. Or as my kid calls it, the superb owl. And happy birthday again, Frank, and to BSS.
Hey, very good there, Jeff, and thanks again there. And yeah, I think that you being out in State College, PA, I think that definitely nailed down what the problem was there. Just a problem on the Brandmeister server. So, all right, with Jeff's comments, we will wrap things up here. So I'd like to thank Ed, Jeff, Cliff, and Ed too there for joining me this evening. I'll let you guys get back to the Super Bowl. Everybody have a great and safe week there. This is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.